for Alberto?
Hi, Alberto. Yes, come on in.
Sorry, did the app have you like go around in a circle? Or
It just
like
didn't. I was trying to figure out where to go, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll come here. But then I saw that I would have had to like come out, so I came around myself.
Okay,
That was all
good.
me. Yeah.
I was trying to come out sooner.
Oh no, you're totally fine.
I was finishing up my last set. I'm just gonna unlock this real quick.
Sure. Do you have enough room? Do
Oh
you
no,
want
no,
me to
you're good. I'm
Okay.
able to unlock this and
Okay.
bend. There we go.
Sure.
How you doing today?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. How was physical therapy?
Honestly, a pain in my ass, but you know I need it.
That's it. That's exactly it. I'm going through it myself.
Oh really?
Yeah, I woke up about 7 years ago now, and I couldn't feel anything from my belly button to my toes.
Oh wow.
And doctors couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And so I'm at this amazing chiro in downtown Chicago, and she's just a brilliant genius, like totally figuring out and fixing all my stuff. But the number one thing I say when I get like the massage therapy, the physical therapy, is the more it hurts, the more I needed it.
Yeah.
And that's my policy with it.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I mean, I feel like I've come a long way in the short amount of time that I've started.
That's great. And isn't that so fascinating? The human body is so amazing at repairing itself and healing from these things.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Well, I'm glad that, you're here out and about driving and, doing whatever it is that you want to do.
Yeah.
Because, man,
Yeah.
to have that immobility.
Yeah, I was truly trapped by my body for years. I couldn't walk for more than 20 minutes. I couldn't do a ton of stuff. It was painful, and like my legs would lock up like a zombie, like for no reason. And as far as I can tell mechanically, there's no reason. I had all these neurology tests, and they're like, your nerves are fine, your legs are fine. This seems like nothing wrong. It just happened completely out of nowhere, and I've been dealing with it. Do you have a window of time for how long it's going to take for you?
They say that they haven't specified for me,
Uh-huh.
but they said that the average is for about 6 months because I tore my ACL.
Oh, okay.
I was in training at the police academy.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then did you get surgery to repair it, or was it just?
I just got surgery about a month ago, a little less than a month ago.
Okay.
I've just been doing physical therapy since.
Sure. Yeah. Get it fixed up. Get back to going, and then you're gonna go back to the police academy.
Actually, so what happened was I got hurt in the middle of the academy, like towards the end.
Uh-huh.
And the last month I completed it without knowing I had a torn ACL.
Oh wow.
So I got my MRI done the day after I graduated, because when I was out there, I was trying to get it looked at, and they kept telling me like, oh, it's too soon. We have to hold off a little bit. And I personally thought that was ridiculous. And then when the workman's comp contacted me, they were saying, yeah, like that is actually pretty nuts. They should have gotten that checked out like right away.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got back, we checked it out, and yeah, it was a full torn ACL.
Wow. Yeah.
So I was able to graduate, and I still have my job. So right now I'm just waiting to go back on, unfortunately, light duty, because I haven't even started my field training yet.
Right. Yeah. So it's gonna be easy anyways, which is good. It'll give you some time to rehabilitate more and acclimate a little more. So that's good. So did you grow up always wanting to be a police officer?
That's kind of a complicated question because it's yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, it's something that I thought about when I was younger.
Yeah.
But then, just working, and, after I met my wife, we have a daughter, and it was just constantly, hey, I got to work, bring money home, and we got to save up so that we can buy a house, all that kind of stuff.
Sure. And
I've dabbled in a few things when it comes to work, but when the opportunity came up for a police officer, I was like, no, why not? I'll try it. And I can definitely say that I'm very lucky to have been selected, because from what I hear, whether it's from the people at the academy or the people at my department, most times people apply and test for, numerous departments all at once.
Okay.
And I only applied for the one and tested for the one and got selected on the first round, so that's a blessing in itself.
Oh wow, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because they do kind of the shotgun approach, and you just I just want this one, I'm going to go for it, and it happened to work out. Oh well, that's interesting. I had no idea that it was that degree. I know it seems like a lot of districts are hiring, so maybe is it finding one where you are was kind of what made it harder to do?
In a sense, yeah, because there are other departments. Like Chicago's always hiring, but nobody wants to be a police officer in Chicago.
Yeah, I could see that.
My wife was definitely not having that. She's like, no way. Because my brother-in-law, his older brother, is a CPD officer. And he was the one who kind of was telling me a few years ago, he's like, oh, you'd be a great officer. Why don't you become a police officer in Chicago? My wife was like, nope, not happening.
No, thank you. Yeah.
And then when the opportunity came, I'm over in Mount Prospect.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a very safe district. Super safe. Yeah. Wow, that's very quiet. Yeah, that's a good one. And you're right, because I imagine they're probably not hiring because people get hired there and go, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm good. I'm gonna do this till I retire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great. So that's good. Nice and safe. That's not bad at all. I remember when it never came up for me as a kid, but my dad said the two jobs that he didn't want me to do were to go in the military or go to a cop. He says, if you go to be a cop, he says, I'll shoot you myself because it's so dangerous. There's no point. But he didn't know about Mount Prospect, so maybe that was the issue.
Yeah, I really like Mount Prospect. I've worked a lot around that area.
Yeah.
Once I became familiar with it, I was like, you know what? Like, let's move here. And that's pretty much what we're gunning for right now is moving out there. And that's when the opportunity came up. I was like, hey, this is all lining up the way that, we had hoped.
That's great. Sometimes life really does do that. You don't expect it to work out, but you set a goal, you set an aim, you say, this is what I'm going to go for, and the universe can kind of take you there, right?
Yeah, I definitely hear you on that.
Yeah.
I can certainly agree. A lot of times people think that when things, because I can definitely say, the path, the journey to this, like, there's a lot of things that didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of more so, it's not that things aren't falling apart, it's more so that things are falling together. Sometimes you just don't know it.
Exactly. Happy late Father's Day, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Are you a father yourself?
I am. Yeah, I got
a happy belated Father's Day.
Thank you. How old's your daughter?
My daughter's 15.
15? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's a freshman. Going on to her sophomore year in high school.
Oh man, how is that? My daughter's 9. How are the teenage years? Like, how's that going?
They can go either which way.
Uh-huh.
In one single day, it'll go numerous ways.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not ready. I'm Mexican, so like I imagine it's gonna click depending on if she's bringing boys home and who they are and how that's gonna go. I'm gonna go into protective dad mode, and I'm not ready for it, and I know it's gonna be bad. Right now, she's 9, and I'm her favorite person, and it's great. But I'm just like the clock's ticking.
I feel like that's how it goes in our culture.
Yeah,
being Mexican, it's
nice. Yeah,
it's like it's always daddy's girl.
Right. Until they bring a guy home, and then it's not so much. And then,
then it's like,
and it's like you switched. You're not daddy's girl, but you're still my baby, and I still got to worry about that.
Yeah.
So, sorry, but here's how it goes.
Yeah, I definitely hear you.
Yeah. Only one daughter?
Yeah, for now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. You're Mexican. You gotta have more kids.
That's what I tell my wife all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, we need more.
That's what my grandma says. I only got the one, and she's like, no, mijo, that's not enough. You need a lot more. All right, man. It was great chatting.
Likewise. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Enjoy the rest of your day and be safe.
That's the plan. You too. Thank you.